5,000 years ago, the sands of Egypt whispered secrets beneath the blazing sun. The Nile flowed like a ribbon of life, cutting through a kingdom that worshipped power and immortality. Pharaoh stood as the living god upon the earth. His crown glittered with gold and his heart pulsed with arrogance. He built monuments that kissed the sky, believing stone could outlive his soul. The pyramids rose like mountains of pride, each block a testament to man's desire to defy death. But the Quran centuries later spoke of this arrogance as a warning, not a tale. It said Pharaoh exalted himself in the land and made its people into factions, oppressing one group and showing pride in his kingdom. Time tried to bury his story under sand, but revelation uncovered his soul. 5,000 years of glory turned to dust, while one verse in the Quran made him eternal. Science found the mummies in the Valley of the Kings, yet faith found the truth in the words of Allah. The body of Pharaoh, discovered in 1898, stood as a sign preserved as the Quran declared that his corpse would remain as a warning for future generations. The scientists stared at the wrinkled face, the open mouth frozen in terror, and the salt that clung to his skin. Quran had said this before modern discovery, when it declared that Pharaoh's body would be saved, so that those after him might see. This harmony between revelation and archaeology became the meeting of time and truth. The Quran was not a book of science, but a book of signs, and every sign leads to understanding. 5,000 years ago, Pharaoh said, "I am your highest Lord," and humanity trembled before him. 5,000 years later, the Quran echoed his words not to glorify them, but to expose the sickness of pride. The empires fell, the statues broke, the temples drowned in sand, but the word of God endured untouched, unbroken. In the halls of history, Pharaoh was mighty, but in the realm of truth, he became the smallest of men. Quran spoke not to historians, but to hearts. It revealed the anatomy of arrogance and the decay of denial. When Pharaoh chased Moses across the sea, he thought his crown could protect him, but the sea had no king except the one who created it. Water rose like justice, swallowing power and washing away illusion. The Quran described it not as a myth, but as a mirror for every age, reminding the proud that no empire survives rebellion against the Creator. 5,000 years of Egypt shine like a museum of lessons, every artifact a sermon, every ruin a verse. Modern science now studies the embalming techniques, the DNA, the cause of death, but the Quran had already defined the cause: pride, rebellion, disbelief. Pharaoh lived for glory, but died for truth. His tomb was sealed, yet his story escaped. The desert could not hide what God chose to reveal. The Quran stitched history and revelation into one timeless fabric, showing that knowledge without humility becomes destruction.